Hey guys, it's Monee and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Insecure review, the finale, y'all, called Low Key Lost. And if you've watched it, you already know. I have a lot to say, so let's get straight into it. Okay. So Lawerence gets the job in San Francisco, and him and Issa are so excited, and Lawerence is really like glowing up. Like, he's glowing up. He said he got an office, he has an assistant, they're paying him to move, everything. Like, literally everything you want in a job, it sounds like Lawerence is getting it. And it's like, dang, like, my nigga glowing up. Like, yes. So Issa's super happy for him. And then he was just like, so what are we doing pretty much? Like, would you want to move with me? Like, what's going on? And basically she was like, if we want this to work, then it'll work. And she says that long distance isn't a problem for her. She's willing to make it work, and she maybe is even open to moving, which I said in the last review. I was just like, I don't know if I actually said it, but I was like, she could move, but I didn't want her to move because she was, working so hard in LA, but she was definitely open to it. And then she talks about making new friends and just doing what makes her happy. And I was just so happy for Issa because I was like, yes, girl, do what makes you happy. It's nothing like, doing everything for you and just saying yes to yourself. So the next scene, Nathan and Issa are together in his new shop. And I guess Issa is planning on having an event there. And basically, he told Issa how he felt about her. He was just like, I'm sorry for, talking about your ex, but, it just really fucked me up. And basically, he was just like, yeah, he was really feeling her. And she was just like, thank you for telling me I'm with Lawerence or whatever. And I'm just like, whole time I was just thinking like, wow, I just really love Nathan. Like, I really love Nathan. I really wish that they would have worked it out, but I'm just so happy that he's not closed-minded and he still is open to them being friends. So then Andrew was not with the shits, okay? We all said that Andrew was gonna get tired of Molly's ass, and he is bothered and he's tired. So it all started off when they were at, it looks like a networking event, and basically Molly wanted to stay at the event longer, but Andrew didn't want to go. So she tried to make it a work thing for her and him, but he was just really bothered. So when they got back home, he was trying to watch the Looking for LaToya show, and she was like, oh, you're not going to watch it without me, but he was trying to watch it. And so he was basically like, we do everything on your time. And he was just on the edge. It was over from there. He was like a volcano and he exploded, okay? He was just like, basically, you never let shit go, and we do everything on your time. And he's just been trying and adapting with her, and then the whole problem with his brother. And she was like, I let shit go all the time, and saying like, basically just going at him, and it just wasn't a good situation. But we all knew this was gonna happen. We all predicted it. Like, he's sick of her, and basically he definitely is tired of her. Clearly. So then we go into the scene where Kelly is blowing up Molly's phone, and basically Tiffany is missing. And it's just kind of crazy because now looking back, I'm like, wow, we really have not seen that much of Tiffany at all this season. And she's definitely been depressed, and she's experiencing postpartum. And I don't have children, and this is definitely a reason. I mean, I do want children, of course, but this is definitely a reason why having kids really scares me, because your life completely changes and you're just not the same person anymore. And if your friends don't have kids, then life is different. And it's just a scary, like, feeling. And it was just really, like, sad watching them, like, her husband, and watching them, like, try to find her because she was missing. She just needed time alone. And I was just like, oh, my God. Like, of course, I just figured she would be okay. But it was just like, she's doing all of this just because she needs some alone time. Like, that's just so crazy. And she's probably just feeling like not like herself. If you've ever experienced postpartum, let me know in the comments down below, like, how do you think Tiffany's situation related to how you may have felt? Because it scares me, and I don't have kids, and I'm just like, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. Like, oh my God. But nonetheless, Kelly definitely makes it a funny scene. I definitely hope that in next season we get more of Kelly. And then Issa she said the best quote. She said, none of us are perfect. We're just trying to figure it out. And I was just like, that is literally all of our lives. Nothing's perfect. We're just all trying to figure it out. I did like how they threw in the police scene. At first when he drew his gun, I was like, oh, I'm kind of scared. Like, oh shit, is Insecure about to take a left? Are we about to get some Black Lives Matter movement on the screen? Like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was a little scared. But, I mean, the decision was diffused and everything calmed down. And, hey, they threw it out there. They pointed it out. And I like how they did that. It was very tasteful and it was very time sensitive to what is going on to today. So when they finally found Tiffany, you can see in Derek's face that he was just so sad, but he was just like very understanding and very patient, and he was very careful. And I was just like, wow, this is really amazing to see. Like, I feel like, I mean, you can be really mad in that situation, but you can just tell, like, he was just like, I knew something was wrong. I tried. She would push me away. I don't know how to fix it. And then when he just walked up on her and seen that she was okay, he was just so, you could just tell that he really loves her. And I was like, wow, I hope my future husband loved me like this. Like, I just loved how patient and careful he was with her. And he was just like, it's okay. Like, and just embraced her. I was like, wow. And Amanda Seales is so pretty to me. I just think she's so pretty. And I think she's such a cute woman. Like, oh my gosh. So basically, after Tiffany is found, Molly and Andrew continue their conversation, and Andrew's basically just like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Not like, for lack of better words, he doesn't want to be with Molly anymore, pretty much. Just what he was saying. He was saying, what if we're not a good fit? And he just thinks that he's been feeling like some type of way for a while because Molly is really hard to be with. And he said, I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. And I agree. I don't feel like relationships should be hard. I mean, of course, relationships take work, but I feel like they shouldn't be hard and difficult and just strenuous. Like, and look at Molly begging. And I was just like, I feel like you're trying now and it's too late. He has been hinting, and he's been trying to get you to talk to his brother and saying, think about this point of view and maybe we should do this. And I just feel like now that it's too late and it's too far gone, just like with Issa, now she's trying to fix things. And sometimes it's just not right. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that Molly and Andrew are going to be over, or do you think like they're going to try to figure it out? I mean, she was talking about it going to counseling and everything. And he was like, what are you fighting for? And she couldn't even really say anything. And I was trying to like really diagnose what she was going to say. I was like, let me see what she's going to say. But she didn't say anything. And I feel like, I don't even think she knew what she wanted to say. I feel like Molly just wanted to be in a relationship to be in a relationship. And I don't think that Andrew's the guy for her. I mean, I like Andrew now, but I don't know. I think Molly needs somebody to tell her to shut the fuck up. And Andrew's just too nice. So, the moment that y'all have all been waiting for. Y'all was right. I swear I did not see this coming. Or maybe I was just being blind to the fact. I just didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want it to be a thing. And Condola is pregnant. And this is my first thoughts. Okay, let me just tell you. Let me like walk y'all through the thoughts that I had. Literally, when she said she was pregnant, I literally jumped up on my bed and I started screaming. Like, I just started screaming. And my first thought was, this a bitch. Bitch, I'm mad. No. Like, Issa and Lawerence were just getting good. Issa was talking about moving. They both were just embracing each other so much. And this always happens. When shit is going good in one area of your life, it just starts to get horrible in another part. This is why I just be like, oh my God, like, this is one reason why I just feel like if I break up with somebody or this is the ex, I'm not going back to them. Because if that time in between, you don't know what they was doing. And now it's consequences that, from things that happened in the past. And now all your feelings are in it. And I feel like if I was Issa, I would feel like there's nowhere to go. Because I love you so much. I want to be with you. But I can't be with you if you have another kid on the way that's not mine. Like, that's something that I just can't do. And I know we're all getting to that age, if you're not that age already, where people are going to have kids. But that's just something right now I'm not willing to fold for. So, I mean, the only option is to leave. But it just hurts so bad. And if you have experienced somebody that you love get somebody else pregnant, look, that's a different type of hurt. Like, the first emotions is like you a bitch. Who is this bitch? She a bad bitch. Why she having your baby? I'm pissed. That's literally how I felt. And I was just like, Condola, old ass, you done had a whole marriage. You wasn't ready for kids, but now you gonna accept a kid from somebody who not even gonna be with you, who don't even know he want to be in the child's life. Like, why would you keep a baby like that? These are my first thoughts, y'all. These are my first thoughts. So don't come for me. Don't come for me, but these are my initial thoughts. I wanted to cry so bad for Issa because, like, I have experienced something like this on, like, a not extreme level like this, but just kind of, and it just really broke my heart. So I just really wanted to cry for you. Like, I was just so angry at first I couldn't cry, and then when the credits came on, I literally screamed again, and I just wanted to cry. I was so emotional, and, like, even watching Lawerence, his emotions, like, I feel like I've never, like, seen a guy, like, go through this. So even seeing Lawerence's reaction to this really made me sad, too, because he was like, fuck, like, this, like, you can see on his face, like, this is ruining all his future plans. He just not making it big on his career level. Like, kids cost money. And he's not even going to be able to really experience, like, just, like, living like he's, like, 30-something, of course. But, like, you know, when you getting a big bag, I feel like when I get a big bag, I don't want to experience kids when I first get my first big bag and my big break and doing good. Like, I want to be able to do what I want to do. I want to go on vacations. I want to spend money. I want to buy bags. Like, I don't want to have to worry about Pampers and crying. Like, oh my God, this was just a very emotional scene, and just seeing Issa just go through anger and then go through sadness and go through confusion. It just, oh my God, it just really hurt my heart because I was just like, girl, I've been there. It wasn't like that. I'm not even going to tell y'all the story because it don't matter, but I've been there and it hurts. And it takes a long time to get over that. Like, just literally seeing somebody that you really, like, care for or love create life with somebody else. Like, creating life with somebody is, like, top 2 and not 2. So for him to go do that, I mean, of course, it wasn't on purpose. There's no coming back from that. And then the fact that Condola said she's going to keep it. And then she gave him the option, like, you could be less, like, more involved, be involved as much as you want to be. But it's like, dang, if Lawerence was to be like, okay, cool, I'm not going to be involved and then be with Issa and just not worry about the kid, that makes him like a shitty ass nigga. But it's like, who wants to be shitty? Who wants to be an ain't shit or a deadbeat daddy on purpose? You know? Nope. I mean, some do, of course. But any good man in his right mind who got morals is not going to do that. So it's just like, dang, like he really has nowhere to go. It just all sucked. And this is why the whole time I've been team Nathan. She should have picked Nathan because look, Nathan ain't got no baggage. I mean, he a little bipolar. You might have to go through some mental things, but at least he don't got a baby on the way. I don't know. It's just such a dilemma. Like, oh my God, this is why you can't go back to exes, because when you go back, it's gonna be baggage coming with you. Oh my God, I just seen the funniest tweet on Twitter, y'all. Somebody said, y'all really calling that girl every name in the book but condom. Period. That's what they should have used. Condoms. It just really made me upset. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you have done in that situation? Do you go back to Lawerence? Do you say, okay, we're going to work it out? I mean, the relationship was going good, so do you guys work it out? Do you try to convince Condola to make another decision? Do you just leave it alone? Do you just leave and like do what Issa said? Like, I can't do it. It's too much. Like, what would you have done in that situation? If you've been in this situation, tell me your story in the comments if you would like. I love reading stories and like sharing, stories with each other. So let me know in the comments down below. Have you been through this and how did you handle it? Because this is a really big thing. Maybe somebody who is going through something like this will read it and take your advice. So when the episode is ending, Issa and Molly are meeting back up. And my first thought was, don't go back to her. Because Molly possibly, which we probably lost her relationship. So her and Andrew are probably not together. Issa and Lawerence are probably not going to be together. So now they're going to be back friends, which is a new word that I learned, a trauma bond. So what they're going to do is now repair their old friendship based on these new traumas that they're going through. So they're both going through a breakup because Molly ain't shit and Andrew left her, and now Issa is dealing with this side baby with Lawerence, and they're gonna bond over the hurt that they're going through. And I just feel like that's so toxic. I learned that new word, trauma bond, and I don't want that for Issa, and I don't want that for Molly either. Like, I feel like they're not good for each other. I mean, they are the best of friends. We do want to see them win, but I'm thinking of this in real life. So if this was me, I wouldn't be, even, I don't care how hurt I was, I'm not going back to an old friend because I'm hurt. Like, I'm gonna find a new friend I'm gonna tell you the whole story and get you up to speed so you can know what I'm going through. And that's just on period. I just feel like now they about to both have broken pussies together. Like, y'all are both broken. Y'all are both, like, not well. And now y'all about to be broken together, which I don't think is a good idea. And I'm just like, what made Molly call now? Because she needed Issa? Like, fucks up. This season was a lot. I think it showed a lot of the real world issues that we all go through and with relationships. And I think this season was a 10 out of 10 for me. It just gave a lot of discussion to what's going on and what happens in 2020. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. Give it to me real. Like, this is some real shit. So definitely leave your comments in the comments down below. I'll be replying to everybody. Let me know. Would you have would have picked Lawerence or Nathan? What would you have done in a situation when Lawerence would have told you, like, you know, he got somebody else pregnant? And would you go back and be friends with Molly after all of that? So I hope to see you guys on my channel. I'm going to be posting some vlogs soon. I am going to be reviewing the show called The Bold Type, which is going on right now. So you can check out that video. And I think I'm going to also be reviewing The Shy. If you watch that, that's coming back. So yeah, make sure you subscribe right now so you can join the posse and be my friends. Follow me on social media at Monee. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Posse out.